Welcome to Snipes TV, the Illuminati Super Bowl #2. And we got Jumper and the Eagles, Steady and the Dolphins. I hope you guys are ready for a treat this evening. Again, big shout out to everybody vibing with us once again for another banger that's about to take place here in just a moment. But obviously, you can see on the streaming, on Twitch, that we actually have in the title, I guess I should say, that we have a special guest. Okay, I mean, I don't know how special he is, but it is, I should say, because it's a back of a chair. First off, let's go to Snipe Studio. So it's a back of a chair. That's the special guest today, and I hope you guys are looking forward to hearing the back of the chair today, because it's going to be a real treat. He's got a lot to say. Back of the chair, how you doing, my friend?
I'm good, man.
There it is. You hear the back of the chair. Hey, look, it's none other than my guy, Mizzy, in the building. What's good, Mizzy? Good to see you, my brother.
I'm not gonna lie that I am special because my mom called me special every day.
That's right.
It does.
All right, look, first and foremost, everybody in the chat, let me know if you guys can hear both of us loud and clear. If you can't, we need to fix it before the game starts.
Oh, God.
All right? Don't
give us audio issues. Don't lie.
Yeah. Exactly. So look, guys, this should be a very fun game. Okay, this should be a very fun game. So, did you have an opportunity, my friend, to look at what we got going on here between the Eagles and Dolphins? Because this looks like it's going to be somewhat of a treat. This is one of those Super Bowls that you don't see somebody completely dominant. You know what I mean? But you definitely see some solid players on each team.
I mean, you don't get to the Super Bowl without having some solid players. I just got one question. Maybe chat can answer it for me. I don't understand why does Jumper have 5 quarterbacks that have all played multiple games?
I was curious.
Is it like an injury thing? Is this like a multiple quarterback system? Like, it's not like it's Taysom Hill. Like it's Deshaun and Jameis,
yeah.
And like Ryan Tannehill got a full game in. Like, what happened?
I'm not sure as to what the situation was. When I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. The fact that this guy has 5 QBs and they're all playing, it's like you just don't know what we don't know what we're gonna get here. I mean,
started with a rookie and traded him.
Oh, is that what it was?
I mean, to draft a quarterback and be like, you're our guy, and halfway through the season be like, get out. Like, that's tough. That's a tough scene.
Yeah.
In Cleveland, we call that the every quarterback we've ever had. So that's cool.
All right. So look, I know these guys have been waiting long enough, Mizzy. So listen, who do you got winning this ball game? From the looks of it, because both of these guys, I can't lie, I haven't seen them. Okay, I haven't seen them play. So I'm curious to know who you think you got winning this ball game here today.
I mean, listen, I can only go based off of what I see from the numbers. I'm a numbers guy.
Right.
On one side, both these guys are obviously pass oriented. I mean, you get 5 quarterbacks in there. You're going to be passing the ball a little bit.
Yeah.
On the other side, obviously, it's the Dolphins still running with Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. A lot of speed out there. That's always tough to deal with. But I think the biggest thing I look at from a team is how they're going to go win the game.
Yeah.
And both guys have very good passing offenses.
Yes.
Both guys, I mean, the Dolphins are number 2 in passing, but the Eagles are very balanced. 3,000 yards passing, 2,600 yards rushing. It takes away, obviously, you look at that number, 31st passing. That must mean, they're not very good passing. Well, you look at the numbers and you look at what the quarterbacks have been able to do when you bring them in. And this is a team that's going to run the ball. It's going to control the clock. But the big one is I look at their defense. Top 9 scoring. They're out there. They're getting stops. And I think defense wins championships. So give me the Eagles. Mostly because I'm scared of Philly fans. I don't want any Philly fans in my DM saying I picked against them. They mostly scare me. Fly, Eagles, fly.
So he's going for the Eagles in this one. I really want to reserve judgment. I really do, because again, I didn't see these guys play. You know what I mean? But it's hard to not factor in that Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle situation, especially on the offensive side. This is such an offensive-oriented game, so it's it is quite difficult to play defense in this game. You know better than most of us, Mizzy, that it's very difficult to play defense in this game. So it's hard for me not to go, it's hard for me not to, to not go with the Dolphins. I got to go Dolphins in this one. I'm going to take Dolphins. I'm going to take steady to win this game. I don't think it's going to be by a lot. I'll say 7. Let's say, and I think it's going to be a high scoring affair. Let's say 30-23. Let's call it that. 30-20.
And again, a reminder, if that score doesn't come exactly true, it's going to send you $100. Every person in the chat, 100 American dollars directly to you. Just remember that. Remind us at the end of the, okay? It's back. We're doing the chair thing again? All right, cool. I'm in there. If I put a hat on the chair, it kind of looks like it's a person, right? Like there you go.
There you go. All right, guys, look, we're going to get to this game, everybody, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you so much again for being here, guys. So let me tell them to go ahead and get this game started. Now, more than likely, what's going to happen, they've been waiting in the lobby for quite some time. So what'll probably happen, they'll probably get kicked, and then they'll go right back to the game. But let me go ahead and let these guys know to start up right now.
Getting a spam phone call from Flagstaff. That's fun.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to Flagstaff.
Hey, you got to take the call. It's all good.
It's a potential spam. Hey, guess what? If I don't know who you are, you're going to my voicemail.
Hey, I heard that. I heard that. All right, so look. So it's that time, everybody, man. Once again, another great Illuminati Bowl about to take place. And I'm definitely looking forward to it. And obviously, getting this done with my man, Mizzy, man, this is going to be a lot of fun. Again, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Thank you so much. Big shout out to all the subs as well too. And just shout out to everybody in general, man, that continues to come through and show support here. For the Illumibowl. And again, Mizzy, I'm expecting a very, very fun ball game.
I mean, don't disappoint me. If they put on a bad ball game, I'm leaving and I'm never coming back.
So. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to fight. That's just basically in a nutshell what it's gonna be. We're just gonna have to fight at that point. All right, guys, kickoff about to commence. Everybody, ready to get this thing going here for the Illumibowl. Jumper and steady, about to get this thing cracking. Here we go, and the Dolphins, they will be starting with the football. We get a real quick opportunity here, Mizzy, to take a quick look at their offense and defense here. As you can take a look at what they got here, and definitely led by Jalen Waddle and Tyreek Hill on this offense.
A lot of rookies out here for a very young team. You got a rookie quarterback, rookie running back, and rookies in the slot at tight end. Love the youth movement. Defensively, love seeing Noah Igbenogany out there. One of my favorite names to say. Does get a lot of play actually in Miami. I think he's hurt, but shout out to Noah Igbenogany, and obviously you got Xavier Howard out there. This is it's a good defense.
Indeed, definitely a good defense. But they're starting off on offense, and that's a good start. 1st and 10 here at the 41-yard line as they get that first pass out. So good start here for Miami. Let's see what the Eagles defense will come out here and get done here. See if they can get some pressure here on Brooks. And we'll talk about Brooks in just a moment. 1st and 10 here at the 41-yard line. And Brooks going back for a second attempt here. Quickly gets it there to Randall. And Randall is mollywopped at the 47-yard line. 6-yard gain on the play. That'll bring it out to a 2nd down and 4.
Who doesn't love a little flat pass? This is what so much offense is built on. Just throw it to the flats and let your athletes get to work.
2nd down and 4 here at the 47-yard line. And again, we're going to talk about Brooks in just a moment. Hands it off here to Randall again, and looks like Randall might have the first. He falls right forward to get the first down. So a 1st and 10 now here at the 48-yard line. And again, look, this team, this Miami team, it is so just relentless on the offensive side. Again, led by, Tyreek Hill. He's a guy you got to make sure you watch out for. You got to make sure you keep all eyes and ears on the man. As Cottrell will get a tote here. Gets down to the 46. A 2-yard gain on the play will bring it now to a 2nd down and 8.
Really trying to establish this run early for a team that didn't run the ball a lot during the year. They're really, Steady really trying to get that run game going. Maybe he heard me in pregame saying he doesn't run the ball. Sorry.
He might have heard. He might have heard you for sure. 2nd and 8 here at the 46. Couple passes over here by Brooks already, and he's just playing it safe. Logan Brooks in the regular season, 5,960 passing yards, 57 touchdowns, only 23 interceptions for Logan Brooks here.
X factor out of Utah. Shout out to the Utes. Always producing some pretty good offensive players, and their defense gave up 60 points to Ohio State a year and a half ago. So that was really fun. Remember that game.
And talk
Jackson
about
Smith
fun.
And Jigma had like 3 touchdown catches in that game.
Hey, man, look. 4th down and 5 here. And he's going to try a long field goal here. So, long attempt coming up as he couldn't get the 3rd down conversion.
61.
It's a big one. And he's got the boot. There it is.
That does matter. Okay.
He got it.
Hashtag make field goals harder in Madden. Please bring back skill on field goals. I'm so tired of everybody.
You know what? I love that. I love that idea. I really do. I love that idea a lot. I really, really do. So, Eagles will get the football for the first time here today. Let's talk a little bit about their offense here, which obviously they got DJ Chark sitting there with Dallas Goedert. He's definitely going to be a tough one to deal with as well.
Name redacted at quarterback. Rookie running back. Love that offensive line. Still led by Lane Johnson at right tackle. How about Rashawn Slater also there at left guard? Because he's opened up holes, and we got problems down the sideline. Get out of here. One play, one score.
Wow. What a start. What a start. And this is a man that we're going to hear a lot about, Joe Grove. He has been special all year long. Look at the amount of yards here, Mizzy. What Joe Grove had in the regular season. Over 2,200 rushing yards and 26 touchdowns. Amazing.
Also 328 carries, a massive load share. 6.9 average per carry, 69. Nice. A rookie coming out here and putting up numbers like this, I don't know what to tell you. That is absolutely monstrous. Shout out to Joe Grove, by the way. Not many running backs coming out of Tennessee and not going to the University of Tennessee, going to Vanderbilt. Shout out to Vandy, bottom 2 team in the SEC, but they produced Joe Grove.
I love it. I absolutely love it here. 1st and 10 here at the 25. He's going to hand it off here to Randall. And Randall, wow, getting just crushed there. But he gets 7 on the play. And that's going to be a 2nd down and 3 coming up here at the 32-yard line.
Definitely the independent medical guy from the booth is looking like he might have a concussion. We got to check on him. Is he good?
Pretty good. He's pretty good. He had 12 touchdowns in the regular season.
His name is Raekwon Randall. What is it with the... Oh, no.
Wow.
You can't. Not like this.
Well,
not
that was
like
about...
this.
We knew that was going to happen. Eventually, that is going to happen with a guy named Tyreek Hill. He's amazing. As we all very much know, 1st and goal now at the 5-yard line. You just can't leave that man, Tyreek, open.
I mean, especially running cover 3, so you know that it's going to be one-on-one on the outside. You got to help out over the top, or at least shade over the top. User that side, do something. But I just can't get over the Dolphins. Raekwon can't be a very common name. The second Raekwon we've seen for Miami, Raekwon Randall, of course. Raekwon McMillan, former linebacker. Which Raekwon's better, chat? Let me know.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Miami answered the call right there. It's steady. It's staying steady in this one as he gets a touchdown, and he will come right back, take the lead. And after the extra point, it is now a 10-7 ball game. So a couple big plays already here so far, Mizzy, in this ball game. Couple big plays here thus far. As obviously, you see this first big play.
Joey.
He got it done there on that first one. And obviously finding Tyreek Hill wide open as well, too. And then actually able to cap it off with a simple little sneak. Getting a little sneaky on it here early in the game. So we got a 10-7 ball game, a lot of action. And we still got 3:04 left to play here, Miz.
I mean, well, it'd be interesting to see what Jumper can do offensively, because at the end of the day, he has not had to run an offensive drive. He's run an offensive play, and that's it. And then on first down, goes to the fullback dive out of weak. Interesting. Interesting play. Doesn't look like Steady was fooled by that.
So 2nd down and 9 coming up here at the 26-yard line. I form set's going to hand it off to Grove again. He's got a big gain already. There he goes again. Another big gain. Well over 100 already. Actually right at 100 yards. And a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Top 15 run defense during the year. I have a feeling that those numbers may be a little skewed based on the style of play that a lot of people in the league are playing. But I do get concerned if he's able to keep, I don't care about the 80-yard runs. I care about those 10-yard runs that keep these drives going and use the clock.
Yes. 1st down and 10 here at the 49. Play action here for Watson.
Great play action.
And that's good. Ooh, that should have been a pick.
That's a great play action. I love the call, and it was completely fooling, but there wasn't anybody open downfield.
Definitely had a better opportunity just throwing that football away, but nonetheless, 2nd and 10 here now to 49. Out here in the strong set. And going to hand it off to Grove again, and this time he actually doesn't get anything on the play there, so he stays at 100 yards rushing. 3rd down and 10 now to 49. What's your play call here if this is you on the sticks?
If this is me on the sticks, I mean, you got to find something. I'm looking underneath. I'm looking for maybe a drag and angle route, something like that underneath. Even if I don't pick up the yardage, I love the call they're going with the run play. It's a gutsy call. Just a question of whether you think you're going to go for 4th down. If you think you are, you hand the ball off. If you get stopped 5-6 yards, you're going for it on 4th and 4 no matter what. It doesn't matter. But if you're going, this is either a punt or I'm picking up the 1st down, then you got to throw the ball. I love the call going to the run game, and I thought this was going to be a struggle for a Jumper behind the sticks on 3rd and 10, but opens up the playbook, gets just a simple little inside zone. The defense was fooled.
1st down and 10 here at the 37-yard line. Watson hands it off to Grove again, and
can't get predictable though.
Can't get anything going there. Also 3 on the play. 2nd down and 13. Now at the 40-yard line. And you could kind of see too why Jumper's running the football so much. I put the graphic up early. I'll put it up here again in just a moment, but you'll take a look at the the sacks this season by the Dolphins. They do bring some type of pressure as Watson's going to keep this.
Why?
And goes down.
Read.
Yeah.
Literally, the defensive end crashed. Or stayed out there. You could have handed that off. There's only a 3-man rush. I don't love the formation that defensively. Steady's coming out here. It's just a 3 down front. Looks like maybe it's is that what is that? We were looking at nickel 3-3-5, something like that. Yeah,
it looked like a 3-3-5 there. It did look like a 3-3-5.
It's not great against the run. Like I'm sticking. I know he wants to run these stretches in outside zone. I'm going back to inside zone and finding those run plays up the middle because there's just not a lot of down linemen and people in the box.
3rd down and 13 here. 40 seconds left in the 1st quarter.
Interesting little dagger look.
And he's going to try Jerry Jeudy, and Judge Jeudy, an executioner, gets the 1st down. What a play by Jerry Jeudy.
Guilty. Because you made the Judge Jeudy, so I got you. I mean, that's a beautiful throw over the top. Just a seam route, one-on-one. I thought Love was going to get up there and make that play, but that ball was perfectly placed.
Hands it off here to Grove, and Grove cuts it inside, and there it is.
That's disgusting. That's gross. That's rated NC-17. Do not let children see what happened right there. He must have, I saw it light up. It's got to have jukebox on him. That little quick juke move, one-on-one, forget about it. This is going to be a dogfight.
This is definitely going to be a dogfight. They are going back and forth in this one, but that was a heck of a cut. And as you stated a second ago, I probably should have probably had the blur right there as he just look at that. I mean, wow. I should have blurred him out because children definitely shouldn't have saw that one. No doubt.
That should be censored. The FCC is definitely going to be on your case for broadcast. Twitch might ban you for that one. You might have to go over to kick.
Nah. You know, I'll give him a couple bucks.
You can't be showing that on Twitch. There are kids out here.
I'll give them a couple bucks. They'll get over it. They'll be all right. First out of 10. 8 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Very entertaining first quarter already. And Brooks here in the pistol. Haven't heard a lot from Waddle yet. And he's going to try Hill, and Hill with a big catch. Is that Hill? Yeah, no, that wasn't Hill. Apologies.
That was Fitzsimmons.
Yep, that was Fitzsimmons. That was not Hill.
You got to click on there. That's bracket coverage out there. It looked like he had some sort of squat underneath that route and over the top coverage. Bracket coverage. Click on that to pick the other way.
So first and 10 as we start the second quarter. Again, big shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We appreciate you guys being live in the chat. We got a pretty decent game here. 14-10. Jumper with the lead right now, and a quick pass outside there to Randall, and he will get down to the 50-yard line. So in midfield, Brooks 6 for 7 on the day here so far. First and 10, midfield at the 50. Apart
from the big play to Hill, the entirety of Steady's offense has been underneath.
Yes.
And the one time he had to make an intermediate read, he almost threw a pick. That's scary. That's scary. You got to find something downfield, especially with the weapons you have. Heelan Fitzsimmons? Halen?
Yeah, I mean,
sure. I'm gonna call him Fitzy.
Call him Fitzy. That's all we need to call him right now. Just call him offense. And we see it right there. We just talked about him, and he gets a big catch down at the 3-yard line.
Cover 3, cover 1. You can't leave these guys one-on-one. I don't know defensively what Jumper's trying to do. I get it, soft coverage. There's too much speed out there. This is too easy of a read. And at that point, the late safety help, and then it's just gonna be a walk-in touchdown. I mean, that's the offense. Dink and dunk until he sees a cover 1 look or a cover 3 look. One-on-one coverage on the outside. Find a speed, stir. That's your ball.
Kick is up. Kick is good. 17-14. I mean, it was 2 simple plays. 2 simple plays. Steady. He got steady with it. Fitzsimmons got it. Big play for him. And then able to cap it off with a Randall touchdown. So
that's what I'm saying. I think the key here is if you're a Jumper, you've got to start disguising your coverage. If you're coming out 1 high safety, know that Steady's going to attack the outside. It's one-on-one. He knows it's one-on-one, and his guys are going to win one-on-one. So you either got to have a 2 high safety look at all times, or be disguising your coverage, give him that one high safety look, and then hit him with a little match coverage or something that rotates over, and then you're able to get over the top. Because if you're just going to play cover 1, or you're just going to play stock cover 3 and get beat on the outside all game, at some point Steady's going to score 100 points.
Well, you know, but you think about it too. You know, playing that type of coverage against these 2 wideouts, these two incredible wideouts in Waddle and Hill. You know what I mean? And then obviously we just saw Fitzy getting it done. So all of these wideouts that you're playing that type of coverage, you're bound to get just annihilated the entire game. You really got to start mixing it up and protect yourself out there. But we'll see what he does the rest of his game.
98 to 96 speed. That's the 3 wide receivers.
That's it. And that's a big stop right there. 4th down and inches coming up here at the 35. 5 minutes remaining here in the first half.
I would love it if you stick in a run fit. There's a double A gap defense. Get outside zone.
He got down.
I don't think he gets that. What is that? What are you doing?
Wow. Wow.
First of all, you lowballed a throw that had no need to be lowballed. Just throw the ball to Goddard and have him turn up field. So first of all, major mental mistake there. But second of all, you see him come out in nickel double A gap. One of the worst run defenses out there. Running outside zone. Look how much space he has. And he's throwing it's either a low ball or a mistimed throw. Either way, the possession catch is not necessary. Run the ball. Don't be scared. Don't play scared. Because playing scared doesn't win you championships.
2nd down and 3 here at the 28. And that is going to be broken up and incomplete. So that'll bring it now to a 3rd down and 3. And listen, Mizzy has said it correctly. If you're scared, you're not going to win a title. You got to get out here and realize, I mean, it's not like you're going to get tackled and you're going to get a concussion yourself. So, so you got to get out here and not play scared. And good job by Randall. He'll get another first down here for the Dolphins. And now they have an opportunity to capitalize, get a touchdown here, and they can take a 10-point lead.
What is that disgusting defense? Heavy wrap one. It's a one high safety man. Stop. Stop. Stop.
First and 10 here at the 14. And he checks his check down there, and there's no better check down than a Tyreek Hill as he gets it down to the 7-yard line. 8-yard gain on the play, second down and 2 at the 7.
I'm trying not to be mean, but I feel like I have to be mean.
You don't have to be mean.
Well, but like, here's my problem. Like, I'm watching this game, and I'm just seeing, like, day one Madden mistakes. Like, I'm just seeing, like, if you ran coach suggestions, like, I'm seeing better defenses get caught. Like, what's happening?
Well, we're going to see in a minute. Third down and 3 here, Brooks. Plenty of time, and there's Tyreek once again. Big catch and another big touchdown. I don't love the defense. Like, sorry. You call a cover 3 hard flat. You know it's cover 3. You're going to only have 2 hook curls in the middle. So the middle of the end zone is going to be open. He's not going to be dumping this off underneath. You know he's going to be looking for the end zone on a 3rd and 3, or at the very least an in route, something over the middle of the field, and he puts something with like 2 guys over the middle. Run a cover 2 at that point. At least you have a middle hook curl that you can use her. Well, right now, Jumper's making some mistakes here. He started off strong, but a couple mental mistakes on the defensive side has really hurt him. And now it's an opportunity here for Steady to really take advantage. Let's see what his defense can do here. He's going to get Grove involved again, but he only gets a 2-yard gain on that one. So a second down and 8 coming up here at the 27-yard line.
And let's call a spade a spade. By he started out strong, we mean busted defense on a stretch run that ended up in a touchdown. And a drive that was saved by a one-on-one throw that probably should have been intercepted. Like that. Let's not pretend like there was something great happening in that first half. He got bailed a little bit in those first 2 drives, and we had to see something once he had to put the drive together. And he hasn't been able to do that. And then defensively, it's just I don't know what he's doing on defense. I am baffled. By the way, what is Joe Grove's X factor?
Joe Grove's X factor, I gotta double check and take a look and see exactly what it is. But cuts it inside there, and does he have Truz? I think he might have. He might have Truz. He might actually have Truz, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it's Truz, reach for it, and jukebox.
Yep.
Did they get? I don't know. Anybody can answer who's in the league. Did they get choices of X factors when they got him, or was it random rolls?
Great question. Second down and 4 here at the 2-minute warning. And that's going to be caught there by Goddard. Got it down to the 46, new set of downs. First and 10 at the 46.
And he picked Truz? Okay. Cool. Good choice. Good call.
Hands it off, cuts it inside, and doesn't get much. Only a 1-yard gain there. Second down and 9 coming up here with a $1:25 left here in the first half of this Illumibowl number 2.
Needs a score here.
He has to get a score here, no doubt about that. And Watson with the pass there to Goodwin, and he'll get down to the 35. New set of downs. First and 10 at the 35-yard line. Didn't get an opportunity to talk a little bit about Deshaun Watson stats here as well, too. But, again, we didn't really because of the fact that this man just simply, I mean, he ran with a lot of QBs. On this team. So we really didn't talk much about the Phillies QBs because we had no idea who he's coming out with. Second down and 8. Grove still lit up like a Christmas tree, but he's going to get a play action pass here, and nice dot right there to DJ Chark, and he will get them a new set of downs. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, you don't know what those stats from Watson, 14 touchdowns, 22 interceptions, like how much that was with this team, how much with this prior team, like what is what, but that was a nice read there. And DJ Chark, I always consider one of the more underrated wide receivers out there. You just can't say
absolutely. Absolutely. He's definitely one of those guys that, to me, he's Mr. Reliable. You know what I mean? If you talk about real life, he is, for the most part, Mr. Reliable. And Madden as well.
Good hands. He's athletic. Like, it's just like, it seems like he gets all the momentum, and then, oops, what, he broke his ankle in Jacksonville. It's like,
Yep. Basically, in a nutshell. So, big 3rd down and 10 play here. Philly needs a touchdown here. I mean, obviously, if you got to kick a field goal, you do what you got to do. You take your points. But right now, I feel they need a touchdown. He needs to get something in the end zone here right now.
I'm running the ball.
I agree. It's been working for him all game.
And it's going 5 wide. Okay. 5 wide. Let's see if Deshaun runs the ball. I want to run the ball, and at the very least, if I don't pick up a first down, I'm using the second time out for Steady and making his drive a little tougher.
This is either going to Chark or Judy. And never mind, he's going to try Grove, and Grove tries to dive, gets down to the 3. 4th and 1.
You got to go.
I say go for it as well, but...
Wait, whoa. Timeout.
Wait.
Literally. Why'd you call a timeout with 17 seconds?
I don't know. I don't know.
Are you? I guess if you're hoping that you can pick up the first at the 2, that would scream to me that he's running the ball here. Like, there's no shot he is passing this ball. If you're thinking you're going to pass the ball on 4th and 1, you run this clock all the way down to 4 seconds, snap the ball, and you're going to end
Exactly.
When you leave 17 seconds, this better be a run play.
And look, you took the words right out of my mouth, and it is going to be a running play. And can he punch it in? He does. Big play, big touchdown.
Would love to see what defense Steady came out in. I wonder if he put together that this is probably a run play. It's a fake?
Wow.
Hello?
Wow. Not a fan of the call. Not a fan of the call. Not a fan of the call at all. Not a fan of that. I mean, now you're down 4 points. It was pointless. That was a pointless call at the end of the half.
So, listen, it's worse than that, because not only did he go for 2, he ran the fake field goal, which means he had to go for 2 from the 15-yard line. Like, you didn't even, run it from the 2, you ran it from the 15.
Wow.
Woo, that was funny.
1st and 10.
Good. I think this is hilarious. That was very good.
So, I mean, not a lot to really talk about, as far as halftime here, Mizzy, is really not a lot to talk about. I just think there was a lot of mistakes here in the first half by Jumper, but he's only down 4 points.
Down 4. He's got to feel great, assuming he makes this tackle.
Absolutely. He's got to feel fantastic right now. Only down 4 points and has had all these mistakes happened in this game. And only down 4. I mean, he's still in this thing.
And I'll say this, credit to Steady. He's run his offense very well. He looks for the matchups that, 1 high safety, he's taking his shots. 2 high safeties looking underneath. He's actually run the ball quite a decent amount here. It's just kind of, I don't know. I'm looking at the chat. I see what y'all are saying. There are not a lot of Jumper fans out here. Somebody explain to me how he got here. I would love to know, because I see a lot of people saying he didn't deserve to be here. Is this he didn't deserve to be here because somebody missed their game and he happened to get the sim win, or is it that he doesn't deserve to be here because he got sort of fortunate in the playoffs? And he got blessed with a good team. Well,
and you know what the thing about it too is, we head to the studio for just a moment. So the thing about it too is, I was thinking the same thing. So I'm glad you actually brought that up too, Mizzy. I'm glad you brought that up, because I was really curious as well too on from what we've seen. Exactly, I'm skeptical on some of the play calls that we've seen by him. Maybe he'll change it up in the second half. I'm not sure.
I mean, listen, you can talk about luck all you want. You can talk about fortune all you want. Here's what I'm saying. He got blessed by EA with a good team. So somebody ready? Let's go deeper into this. How does team selection work? Do you guys get random teams? Is it because at the end of the day, if there's a team selection, you know who you're picking, and then everybody knows the Eagles are good. So I don't as much care about, unless it was a random draw for teams, in which case, awesome. But he made a bunch of good trades. He's really good at running the ball. I think good on you. If you trust me, a running offense is not as easy here in this Madden as it was, say, 3 Madden ago. Like, it's not as easy.
No.
And it's unforgiving. You get behind the sticks a little bit, or I mean, obviously there's not really fumbles, but you get stopped. It's hard to come back with that sort of offense.
Yeah. Yeah. So 1st and 10 here at the 44 as we start the 3rd quarter here. Eagles still have an opportunity to take the lead. Gonna hand this off here to Grove, who's had a great game here so far. He's out to a $141 on the day on only 16 carries and 2 touchdowns. He has been phenomenal here in this game so far.
Jumper runs the ball because he's legally blind in 13 different countries. Oof. It's actually not a running year. Somebody who's watched a lot of Madden, it's not a running year. Madden 20 was a running year. This has not been a running year.
That was definitely a running year.
Yeah, like the run is better than it was.
Oh, talk about the run. Here goes Grove, running to the crib like his name was Search Warrant.
All right, it's all right, settle down.
Wow. Here it is. He gets the running game back involved, and just like that, he takes the lead. All that talk that we have done today, Mizzy, all that talk that we have done today, and Jumper now has the lead 27-24.
Okay, sure. Right in the middle. Right in the middle, huh? Just spins off that one.
Wow.
I mean, maybe it's a running year. I mean, bro, as somebody, I've watched thousands of game Madden. Like, 20 was a running year. Literally the meta for 6 months of this game was throw the high ball.
Yes.
Throw the high ball. Everybody mosses. Throw the high ball.
Yes.
But, I mean, perhaps, if it is, if you want to make the argument it is more of a running year in sim where the ratings matter, sure. But literally for half the year, the entire meta was, what if I just hit the left bumper and throw that ball up? Because there's no penalties for doing it. And then they patched it, so later it's been more balanced, but like it's literally just like yoink. Like yeet that ball into coverage, hope it works out for you.
1st and 10 here at the 41. He is going to get hit there. So a 2nd and 10 coming up here. 5:05 left here in the 3rd quarter. Still a very close ball game. Again, Jumper now comes back. He takes the lead. He's had some questionable calls in the 1st half, but obviously comes out in the 2nd. Gets some things started here. So let's see what he can continue to do on the defensive side as Brooks back for the pass here again. Plenty of time. Going to throw this up, and Waddle can't get to it. Good protection there. 3rd down and 10 at the 41.
Not even better. You guys play on comp. Awesome. Well, as somebody who's watched thousands of games of comp, like it is end of the year has been much more balanced for sure. But to say it's a running year is not fair. Titan bunch is still the meta, like it has been. It's wild. But perhaps if it's in this league, then good for y'all. Like, I'm glad you guys actually have runners, because as somebody who got tired of calling passing, like, I wish I saw some runners at some point.
Tyreek Hill, he drops the football there, trying to get a little ad catch going, but no go on the play there. 4th down and 10 coming up.
Okay, so in fairness, we can talk all about how Jumper has not had a great game calling plays and has gotten bailed out a little bit. That was a bad throw. You don't throw that high ball up into coverage with Tyreek Hill.
Exactly. Exactly. If anybody, if you're going to throw it to anybody as far as a high point, it's not Tyreek Hill. That's not the guy.
Yeah. He's not the one to do it. There's many things Tyreek Hill can do. High balls is not one of them.
No, definitely not one of them at all. But a 1st and 10 coming up here. Philly gets the football back now with a 3-point lead. And Jumper's got an opportunity to take advantage. And let's see what he can do here. Comes out here, single back set. And he's going to get the reverse here to Judge Judy, an executioner, and he won't get much there. Only a 2-yard gain. Make it 3, and it's a 2nd down and 7.
Doesn't love the jet sweep call.
Not a lot of people. You know what? People use that this year, but it just depends on who it is.
I mean, you got to have the setup. And again, it's Jumper is playing to his strengths. Obviously, if I had the Dolphins and I had their wide receiving core, I'd be passing the ball too. If I had the offensive line that the Eagles have, with Rashawn Slater out there now, Lane Johnson, I mean, it is a stacked O-line. I'd be running the ball too. That's what you do. That's okay, because you look at his wide receivers, Judy, Chark, Marquise Goodwin, like those are good players, but at the end of the day, you go behind your strengths. Your strength is your offensive line, run the ball.
Yeah.
In the same way that, like, that's basically what the 49ers offense was the entire year in the NFL. Like, I don't care how good Debo is. You use Debo as a third running back. You traded for Christian McCaffrey. Run the ball.
And he could continue to do that here today because, I mean, he's been lit up like a Christmas tree all game long. Grove has been phenomenal. He's over 200 yards rushing and 3 touchdowns right now. So, yeah, I mean, he's got 200 yards for you already. Now, mind you, if that, you know, unless there's any type of, stoppage we have to have here for the yardage. But right now, if Grove is doing it for you, continue to do it. I mean, it's as simple as that. And right now, it's showing that Miami cannot. They're having a very hard time stopping the run, so you got to keep doing it. And there he goes here, gets another one. But this time, it's only a 1-yard gain on the play, so it's a 3rd down and 7 coming up here at the 38.
This is where you can't be if you're steady. Losing a game to a guy who wants to run the ball, who's got a guy with Joe Grove that's going to just pound the rock. You need to jump out to leads. And can he get him off the field on 3rd and 7? Because he's going to force him to throw the ball here, you think. We've seen him convert one of these 3rd and longs to running the ball, though. And
big shout out to Bradley. He said there's no stat caps here at all. So, I mean, run the football if you have to. Continue to run the football. You're playing great doing it. And he's going to lob this up to DJ Chark. He's right there for it. What a laser. Big play. Big jumper touchdown.
We got to talk about that because, first of all, we got to talk about questionable offensive tackle interference there. But second of all, how did that's Xavier Howard. Is Xavier Howard old now? Is he not? DJ Chark created 2 yards of separation. How did David Howard get beat so bad?
Wow.
Hold on. I'm looking at numbers. So you got DJ Charkleton, 94 speed. Xavier Howard is only 90 speed. Ooh for doodles. 89-man coverage. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Lord, that was nasty.
Yeah. 10-point lead now. Just like that, jumper comes back, and he just switches everything around. Steady at one point was up by 10. And now jumper up by 10 as he come out here in the second half as he is dominated. As Randall will get the tote here and gets about 8 or 9 on the play. They call it 8 officially. And a 2nd down and 2 is going to come out in no huddle. Brooks stays in the empty set.
Prevent?
That's a great question, but that's probably why he came out here in the no huddle.
Audible to put a running back. Thank you.
Yeah, you got to do it.
Run the damn ball.
You got to do it at this point.
Snap this ball.
Snap it, bring it back out if you have to. Oh, you can't let him stop you in a prevent on a running play. 3rd down and 3. He's going to probably try it again.
Audible. Get to a running back. Be better. Don't let the one user tackle you. It's a good user play, like it really was. But you only got 4 guys you have to defend against.
And there you go. So 1st and 10 now. At the 44, I would have probably came right back out again. If he's going to stay in that type of defense, I'd come right back out again. Even right now, he could run the football.
The safeties are pressed pretty close to the box. This is where I'd start attacking deep. But this kind of screams cover for. Okay, so there you're playing off. Look for an out route, drag route, something underneath.
And that is going to be nice play. Wow. Good user. Good user there to Fitzsimmons. I'll tell you that because that was a pick. That was a pick.
That was a pick the entire way.
Play action there for Brooks. And he's going to throw this up. Jalen Waddle can't get to it. And that's going to be a 2nd down and 10 here with 4 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. That 3rd quarter went pretty fast here, Miz.
And for all the people out there who are saying this is a run game, this is why I say it's a pass game also. The amount of control that you have over your wide receivers on click on is better than it's ever been. So you're seeing more guys making bad throws, but being able to click on and make plays than wide receivers than any other year. Right there, you saw it. He literally just clicked on him and ran him back to the ball, and he has better control than any other year. And then you look at some of these completions. Look at how much separation they're getting. Like, it's a good year to pass the ball. It may also be good now to run the ball, but it is a passing year. And that's why I'm surprised that Steady hasn't had more success.
And we've talked about this here, too. You got to stop doing this with Tyreek Hill with these high-point balls.
Daring, that's a good question. Same, bro. Same. It's a passing year, and I suck. So, you know.
Oh, man. He tried to get the high point there. 4th down and 10, though, at the 39.
Got a kick here, I think.
I think you kick a field goal here, in my opinion, as well.
Go to bunch, I guess.
Well, he's going to come out in the bunch to see what happens. 4th and 10 here at the 39. 4's in the chat, everybody. It's that time. Brooks back on 4th down. And he will have a wide open Tyreek Hill. He'll get the first down and then some. Beautiful read and a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Yeah, that's just good recognition. It's zone coverage. Get something crossing over the middle. Something I haven't seen Steady use a lot of, and I would like to see more of. He's got the speed. Like, get some crossing routes out there. Get some ways to set, like, when it's coming out in this cover 3, cover 4. Look, the crossing route goes right between the deep zone and the underneath zone. Like, look for some of those more routes. This is where it gets tougher, though, Snipes. This is red zone offense is brutal.
He's got to try Watson. There it is. I was just about to say, this is a guy you got to use. Get that high point going with him. You'll be all right. 3rd down and 2 here at the 4-yard line. You got to use that 6'5" body. That's going to be a first down there at the 2. 1st and goal. But you got to use that 6'5" frame if you get an opportunity. He's a rookie, yes, but he is an X factor. And he's got a 6'5" body. You got to use that high point if you get an opportunity.
Hashtag throw it up and pray.
1st and goal to 2-yard line.
What's Brooks got as his X factor?
And Randall can't get anything. He's going to lose 2. So a 2nd down and goal now to 4.
Abilities. By the way, can we just give a quick shout out after this play, because I don't want to do it. I don't want to get interrupted by a touchdown. Okay, he didn't. Accurate pass with the ball when they came to zone. All passes are thrown perfect accuracy. Interesting. That's a new one. Can we give a big shout out to Neon Sports? Because as somebody who's been in CFMs for a long time and used a lot of different sites for stat tracking, and this is one of the cleanest pages and tracking that I have seen. So big shout out to Neon Sports.
Indeed. They are absolutely. Wow.
Oh my God. Failed.
Wow.
Oh!
That's big. Wow. I tell you what.
I need to replay that one. That looked like a touchdown the whole way.
I mean, this has been a tale of 2 halves. This really has. This has been a tale of 2 halves.
It's a bad user. It's a bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if you possession catch there. That's wild.
Wow. 32-yard gain there for Grove. That's going to be a 1st and 10 now here to 25. So Philly has just come back in again. Tale of 2 halves, everybody. Tale of 2 halves. Jumper has just come out here in the 2nd half and has took advantage of every single thing. And he's got Grove going now. And I think he listened to you, Mizzy. Just run the damn football.
Run the damn ball. I don't care what he's got. I don't care even now. You know he's gonna run. I don't care. Use that play clock. Run the damn ball. He's used his strength. And Joe Grove is a beast. I mean, that is one of the best Madden creative running backs I've seen in terms of abilities and what he does. It's shifty. That jukebox is nasty. You're throwing the ball. Interesting. Yep. Give the game back.
Yep.
Give the game back, I guess.
He definitely gave it right back. Johnson's on his way. Is he going to get tripped up? He goes down at the 35-yard line. But we just discussed it. Just run the football. You got a 10-point lead. Do you want the championship or not? Run the football.
The double play action. It's a great click on. That's a really good click on from Steady. Saw where he was going the entire way. Little unfortunate that he got the auto hurdle there. It slowed him down just a bit. Look at this, going to man up 3 deep. This is where if I am Steady, my entire game plan, I want one of my fast guys on a deep route the entire time. That was gross. What the
my gosh.
What are we doing?
Wow.
Is that you?
He's out here just putting up special plays in the building. 1st and 10 at the 34.
I'm putting one player on a deep route, whether it's Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, one player on a deep route, one player on an out route. Smart routing it to the sticks. That is your first 2 reads. If I have one-on-one coverage, I'm looking deep route. If I have help over the top, I'm looking out route. And
wow, we're going to get a fumble. That might come back, though. That might come back. Let's see.
He looked down to me. He looked down to me.
That might come back. We'll see in just a moment here, and it should come back.
That elbow was down. Yeah.
Wow.
By the way, can I just say, one of the dumbest things that's in Madden. I get it. You want realism. The review system is broken. Like, stop putting in plays that are intentionally wrong. Like, just take it out.
I agree 1,000%. My goodness.
Just stop. I appreciate the wanting to add authenticity, but like this thing can go.
It could definitely go because we know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? It's not helping anything.
Yeah.
So we're at the 2-minute warning. Still a 10-point game. Do you kick a field goal here?
You got all 3 timeouts. Clock stop at the 25-yard line. 3rd and 1. I'm looking to pick up the first down here, take a shot or 2 to the end zone, but you want to kick this field goal. I mean, with a 40-second play clock, I think you're looking to get in the end zone and knowing that you have to get a stop on the first series of plays. If it was a 30-second play clock, we're talking different. Okay.
Oh, good job.
Get out of bounds. Yeah, that's good.
I mean, he stopped the clock. He got the first down. So he's giving himself, a couple more plays here to try to get it to the end zone, but he just can't make any mistakes here. But the Eagles, they played solid defense all second half.
I'm looking outward, corner routes, out routes, stuff like that. Get out of bounds.
Oh, he got him on that zig route. He had him on that zig, but he gets Watson, and that's who he needed to look for. He got him involved, and Steady gets a much-needed touchdown.
Great read over the middle. You do lull the defense into a false insecurity. They're like, okay, I know you're going to be looking outside. What do? Throw the route over the middle, and getting Watson involved. About time, am I right? Like, he is a monster over the middle.
It is about time he got him together, and it's only a 3-point game now, so now he needs a stop.
Call run defenses. Know what the run defenses are. Your cover forwards. Look at some cover forward, not drop coverage. Look at your cover forward. Look at adjusting your line. You know what he wants to do. This is just one of those, your user has to be on point for the next 3 downs. You need 3 downs, the best defense of your damn life.
Here we go. Let's see what he can do here. 1st and 10 at the 25. First down can pretty much finish it.
Don't love the 3-man front.
Nope.
That's too easy to happen.
Yeah, too easy. Way too easy.
We're going to the Grove, baby.
Wow.
Don't go in the end zone. Okay.
He could have just went down.
Yeah, sit down.
Yeah.
Game's over if you sit down, basically.
I tell you what though, Mizzy. The difference with CFM and money games, money players, they would have sat down there.
100%.
They would have sat down there. Money, the guys that are playing for big money, they would have sat down right there, let the clock run. You're going to use the timeout, call it a day. But instead, you give Steady now an opportunity to possibly get a quick touchdown, especially when you got guys like Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? If you could get a quick touchdown in under 10 seconds, you're right back in the ball game again, and you still got all your timeouts. And
it's not a running year, though. Yeah. Hey, guess what? It's a running year whenever somebody comes out in dollar and on a stunt. It's a passing year if you come out and field goal block and I throw it over touchdown over the top. That's not how the game works. Yeah, if the person on the other side calls a bad defense, it's going to look like a running year. He came out in dollar on a run call. You know it's going to be a run call the whole time. Why are you out there in dollar with no linebackers out there?
Yeah, you can't run dollar, and especially when you've been getting dominated. On the run against Jumper here today. I mean, you just can't come out at dollar like that. So I will say right now, nonetheless, the man has rushed for over 300 yards here in this game. Man. He is bar none the MVP of this game. There's no doubt about that.
Joe Grove with this offensive line is not fair. Nice throw to Watt. Wow. How has this guy not gotten involved more? I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying go down early. I'm saying sit down to the 5-yard line. I'm saying go to the 5-yard line, run the ball 3 times from there. At that point,
oh wow,
you're near the end zone. And if you use all of his timeouts and score, that's your best case scenario. That's why I say go down. I'm not saying go down to like the 40. Like go down to the 5.
Oh no, yeah. You got to go down to the, go down to the 5 if you can, and just sit down. Let him use a timeout. That's it. Obviously, again, It's a big difference as we get his third straight catch right here. It's going to be a second and goal now to 1. Still got all 3 timeouts, though. If he can punch this thing in, and will he do it? He cannot get it in there yet. So
how's the running game going? How's this running game going?
It's got to keep it going there. Third down and goal. He's got to throw it quick, and he will get it there to Watson. Big play, big touchdown.
Use a lot of time there, but guess what? Still got his timeout. Still not out of this.
Definitely not out of it yet. 3-point game. 3-point game. He's going to try the onside. And that's that's basically a unicorn there. It doesn't normally go down. So 1st and 10, 28 seconds left at the 44. And you got to play the run.
Covered into a fake, yeah.
He's able to get to the other side. He's just using a lot of clock.
I mean, aren't you just running backwards at this point? I don't know if that's legal.
Yes.
But I'm running backwards at this point. Especially with the control that he has with Grove. Like, I'm just running backwards.
I mean, but even if you do that, man, there's always a situation where you could possibly fumble the football. You got to kind of look at it that as well, too.
Truz is gone now. He lost the yardage, so no more Truz.
Yep. So 3rd and 14 now. 17 seconds left. I mean, it pretty much looks like Jumper is going to be your champion. But you just never, ever know. He's not in field goal range. And Grove, now he's in field goal range.
Take your time out. If he wants to kick 3 here, you're fine with that. You're getting the ball back, but I'm running this ball.
And mind you guys, remember, this is a big deal here. 4th down, obviously, he could go ahead. He could, obviously he's gonna kick this field goal. You still got Tyreek Hill. You still got Jalen Waddle. You still got some heavy hitters that could get you one big play if you are steady. But the bottom line is you got to get it to these heavy hitters. And trust me, Jumper is going to make sure that he covers those heavy hitters in this next set of downs. So 4th and 5.
I love this play call. Good call.
I like it.
As long as this punt is good, it's a great call. And it's a good punt.
And he tried to field that. Okay. All right. Well,
you got to field it to save the time. I'd probably fair catch it just to save as much clock as I can. But I love the call. Sky kick it. 6 seconds. Maybe 2 plays if you're lucky. I think you're looking for an out route. Something to give you just some more room. I think you're looking like an out route right at that 20-yard line. And then you're just hoping for something. Honestly, you're just hoping. I'm probably running the ball. I'll be honest. I'm probably running the inside zone with a 3D.
So it's the last play.
Maybe a penalty. I think that's. You got too many people over there.
Yep, too many people.
Far too many people over there.
Wow. Well, Jumper, he's your champion. Congratulations to Jumper. He got it done in this one. 41-38, man. Again, Mizzy, it was a tale of 2 halves in this game. It was a tale of 2 halves. Jumper played terrible in the first half, and he had so many opportunities to just really take over in the game, but came out in the second half, dominated on defense, and it was some bad calls from Steady. It kind of flipped. Do you agree on that? It kind of flipped. Steady was making good calls in the first half. Second half, not so much.
Yeah, I mean, the answer is, at the end of the day, it was, you talk about getting bailed out. You talk about the plays that didn't go Steady's way. At the end of the day, in the second half, I think Jumper was the better player. I do. I think Jumper, Steady had some questionable throws, thrown into double coverage, stuff like that. I think first half, Steady played better and probably deserved to have the lead. But the second half, what Jumper was able to do running the ball, what his defense was able to do, said that one of the keys in the game is going to be defense. Jumper's defense all year long, top 10 in every statistical category. Showed it late in this game. Was able to lock down, made that adjustment. Remember that adjustments he had to make? Not showing that one high safety and go one-on-one with these speedy wide receivers. We didn't see that in the second half, and that made it much harder for Steady to get things going.
Exactly. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, we talked about it, and we talked about it like right at the end of the first half that, some adjustments had to be made by Jumper. They got done, and they listened. It seems like he was listening to the stream, and he listened to what needed to be done, and obviously started getting the biggest factor. Obviously, is your MVP. Your MVP. I mean, that dude was just an absolute animal. Joe Grove was an absolute animal, and he's got a lot of he's doing a lot of upgrades on Joe Grove right now.
I mean, let's be clear. If you had Joe Grove on your team, if anybody out there had Joe Grove on your team, wouldn't you run the ball 30 times a game? I would. Oh. I mean, that Joe Grove is tough, and especially with the offensive line that the Eagles have, with so many top-rated players. I don't know what to tell you. At that point, I'm running the ball a bunch and having fun with it. Credit to knowing your team's strengths. Got bailed a couple times for sure. I mean, again, if I'm steady on the other side, I deserve that pick. What was it? Either late third or early fourth, where his receiver just didn't go for it. I feel bad about that one, especially the X Factor activated where it's perfect accuracy. I'm feeling bad about that one, but at the end of the day, Jumper was able to get a lead early. And what do teams who get lead early need to do? They need to run the ball. And guess what? He did that. So big congrats. I hope you hope you see these guys continue to have success. You never want to see one and done. You want to see continued success and continue to build. This was certainly we asked for a great game and we got one. Yeah. This definitely was an excellent ball game. Once again, I mean, we had a great ball game in the first one. This one, definitely, this one definitely took the cake. A 3-point win. And look, I said it was going to be fairly close, but I didn't think they was going to score this much. I didn't think they was going to score this much, but they put up a lot of points here today, man. But again, congratulations, man. Again, Jumper, he's your champion. Beautiful. He's your champion. That is absolutely amazing. Illuminati Bowl 2 is in the books. You guys are going to be starting your off-season stuff and everything else, I believe, pretty soon. But this guy, Grove, I'm looking to see what he's going to do next season. I'm really curious. I'm scared.
Man, can we call it right now that he might hit 3,000 yards rushing? What you think? They don't have any caps, remember? They said they don't have any caps.
Hey, everybody out there. Hey, guys. Hey, this is Nick. Hope you guys are doing well. Happy Wednesday. Happy March. Don't run dollar. Don't find run defense. Because when you play him, NFC East, you got to play him twice a year. Find run defense.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything passing in that I was like, I'd be scared of like this team if they had to pass the ball. But I'm scared of that run game. Find run defense. You got this.
Yeah. Definitely get some run defense. You know what I mean? Especially if you're in the NFC East, get some run defense because this guy's probably going to be aiming for freaking 3,000 yards. If there's no caps, for your stats, this guy's probably going to be gunning for 3,000 yards. It more than likely is going to happen, man. For sure. Man, Mizzy, another great one, man. Another great one. I'm sorry we hit you last second, man. You came through in the clutch, my brother. You really did.
Right, my wife, she's home for spring break this week, so she's able to watch the chop for the hour that I'm here. So, hey, everybody out there, if you're young, you don't know what this means, but everybody who's older and has love, hey, shout out to all the wives out there. Shout out to all the women that make us better.
Yes, indeed. I know mom made me a lot better, and because I'm telling you, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for her, to be honest with you.
Fact.
So
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for my mother. So
that part. Man, guys, look, we're going to get on out of here, man. Again, congratulations to Jumper, man. A great season, and he caps it off for the Super Bowl. And a big shout-out to Steady as well. Steady fought. He fought. It was just, a couple bad mistakes, but, big shout-out again to Steady, man. He had a great season. Got here. Both of these guys got here, but there's only one winner, obviously. There's no ties in the Super Bowl. It's what it is. And Jumper is your champion here for the second season of the Illuminati Bowl. So, congratulations again to Jumper. He got it done in this one, man. So, Mizzy, man, again, it has been fun, and I'm sure we're going to do this again, right?
Sure, I guess so. I mean, why not, right? Like, it's so fun the first few times. Might as well do it the third time.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to hear. All right, well, look, we're going to get on out of here. He got a baby and a wife to take care of. I got a family to take care of. We're going to call it a night here on Snipes TV. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in, man. Thank you for the likes, the subs, everything else that you guys continue to show support here. Thank you guys again and again and again. We greatly appreciate y'all. We love y'all, and we will catch you in the next Illuminati Bowl. I'll be back live tomorrow, but, you know. Big shout out to the chair. Big shout out to the chair. Big shout out to the chair as well. The chair. We got to give the chair a big up. There we go. Got to give the chair a big up. Appreciate your chair. Thank you so much for coming through.
Thanks, man. It was a lot of fun. Really feel like I got sat on the whole time, but it was a good time.
Yeah, you definitely got sat on the entire time, man. And but hey, look, at least you know that you're loved, chair. At least you know that you're loved. All right.
Right now, I feel like the run defense.
All right, guys, we're going to get on out of here, man. We will catch you guys in the next one, all right? All right, y'all, we gone. You guys have a fantastic night. Slide, folks.